Hello, my friends. Welcome to Sutra Yoga's YouTube channel. If you can hear my voice, please let me know. If you cannot hear my voice, also please let me know because it's a good time for me to change the settings. Something isn't right. Um, yeah, so today's class is going to be pretty much 30 minutes because it's really hard to make the class exactly at 30 minutes. We're going to need a yoga mat and maybe blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can also use thick book, or sometimes it's also good to have something like a can foot that you can use instead of a block. If you have injuries, remember to take it gentle, to take it nice and slow with your body. And if you don't have any complaints with your body, don't worry about it. As long as you're here with me today, practicing together with Sutra Yoga YouTube channel, it's all good. And if you want to keep practicing together, please subscribe to this channel. And also you can click on that little bell icon so that every time Sutra Yoga has a new video, you can be notified. Okay, well, thank you so much, Marioline, for being here. Hopefully Jessica will come join us soon. So you can always write a little comment here, which I can read right now, just so that we can communicate. If you like, you can also have your Spotify playlist ready, or you don't even have, if you don't have Spotify, don't worry about it. You can use any playlist. If you're one of the people who likes to have music in the class, because obviously I'm not going to turn on any music now. Okay, so let's take a moment here to find a seated position. You can find your favorite seated position. You can sit in Vajrasana the way I do right now, or maybe in Sukhasana, crossing your legs, and try to find a nice and tall seated position. We'll just take a moment until everyone's getting ready to join us. And in the meantime, let's turn the palms down on top of your thighs and your knees. And you can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes open as well if that feels better for you. And as soon as you settle down in this position, allow the breath to guide you. Allow your thoughts and your body to turn inwards. And then remember to let the breath flow. Pay attention to the inhale and the exhales. Then as you breathe this way, we're going to set an intention for our practice today. So I don't know if you know, but in some countries, yesterday was Earth Day, and in some countries, today is Earth Day. So why don't we dedicate this practice to the earth? Say a thank you or some other gratitude that you feel when you think of your life so far on this earth. What have the Mother Earth given to you all along? And what have you been given to the Mother Earth so far? Good. Keeping your eyes completely closed, begin to draw a circle with your entire torso moving from your hips. So if before you join in this class, you've been working all day, sitting on a chair, there's a chance that your hips are feeling quite tight right now. So this is one way to help you to open up those hips, to release all the stress that have been accumulating, not only in your mind, especially when you're working so hard, but also in the body. And as you breathe, still drawing that circle with your upper body, whenever you come back to the center, draw the circle to the opposite side. So if you just arrived in this practice, don't worry, we just started. Join this practice with open heart, open mind. Now let's deepen the breath if you haven't yet already. Maybe activating your Ujjayi breath or the Darth Vader breath by inhaling deeply in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. And we'll slowly come back to the center, sit nice and tall. Keep your hands wrapping around your knees here. On your next inhale, push the chest forward. Keep the heart open. And on your exhale, round the spine. So this is like a different variation from our regular cat-cow posture. Again, inhale, push the chest forward. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open your eyes if you will. And exhale, round the spine. Bring the chin into the chest. Again, inhale, open up through the front side of the body. And exhale, round the spine. We'll do the same thing last round. Inhale, heart open. And exhale, round the spine. Good. Slowly come back into a seated position. Let's transition into all fours. Take your time. Bring the hands or the wrist right underneath the shoulders and your knees at hip width apart. We're going to point the toes away from our body. So toes away. Keep the top of your feet to glue down to the earth. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. On your next inhale, pull the bellies in. Keep the back body super strong, super flat. Imagine that you want to support the ceiling with the back body, and we're going to hover, lifting the knees off the ground. So using the back of your legs, using the core, using your hands, and hold it for 3, 2, 1, and exhale, drop the knees down. Good job. So remember to avoid lower back pain. You want to activate through the lower back. On your next inhale, once again, we're going to hover off the ground, knees off the ground, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Drop the knees down. Let's curl the toes under. We're going to shift forward so that our shoulders will move past the wrist. On your exhale, turn the eye of the elbows forward. Bend the elbows. Squeeze the elbows in towards your body. Bring the chin and the chest down to the earth. Keeping the tailbones lifted up and high. On your next inhale, slide forward, lifting the heart open. Keep your hands down next to the ribcage. Squeeze the elbows in towards one another. Glue the top part of your feet down to the earth and breathe. On your next exhale, curl the toes under. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So we have arrived in this downward facing dog. For some of us, this is, apologize for extra noises. I think my neighbor is drilling the wall. But continue to breathe. Remember to bring your awareness inward instead of thinking or trying to listen to all the sounds around you. Listen to the breath, listen to your Ujjayi breath, because that is actually an audible breath where you inhale deeply in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. One more time, inhale in and exhale out. Let's together come up to the tippy toes. Bend your knees and almost touching the floor with the knees. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Again into downward facing dog. Allow the head to feel heavy. Good job, everyone. Let's do that again. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend your knees. Almost hover down to the earth. And exhale, lift the hips up and back.
One more time. You got it. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend your knees. You can gaze forward if it feels easier. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Continue to breathe. Remember to listen to your own breath. Let's walk the feet together to touch. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Try to open up that hips, especially if you've been sitting all day. On your next exhale, we're going to place the right leg behind the left leg so that the knife edge of our feet are placed next to one another. Engage the core so that you can walk the hands easily towards your legs. Inhale into a halfway lift with the legs crisscrossed. Exhale, forward fold. Again, one more time. Allow the head to feel heavy. Inhale, lift the heart, look forward towards the horizon. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the jaws and let's walk the hands forward. Spread the fingers wide. We're going to undo the legs by lifting the right leg back up to the sky. Open up through the hips. On your next exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Good. For the first one, drop the left knees down to the earth into low lunge. You can tuck the left toes under or you can point the toes away. On your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. On your next exhale, sink a little deeper. We're going to practice yoga for flexibility. So I know some of you will love this because you're feeling stuck in the body. That's great. Let's drop the arms down to the side and inhale, lift up through the heart. And breathe. Wherever you are, let's breathe. Sweep the arms down the front side of your legs. Step the right foot all the way back up into three-legged dog. On your exhale, drop the right foot down to the earth. Good job, yogis. Opposite side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Open up through the left hips this time. You can point the left toes. You can flex the left foot. And exhale, drop that left foot on the right side of the left leg so that the knife edge are next to one another. Your legs are crisscrossed. Engage the core as you walk the hands back towards your feet. And inhale into a flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold it down. Again, inhale, flat back, look forward, engage the core, engage the back part of the lower back, and exhale, forward fold. Walking the hands forward together, take your time. And on your next inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. On your exhale, swing the left foot forward. In between your hands, drop the right knees down. Keep your hips open. You can tuck the right toes under or point the toes away. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Sink down a little bit, heart open, and reach the arms down towards the earth. You want to touch the earth to find stability. If you can't touch the earth, that's okay. You can grab your blocks, your books, or just fake it till you make it. That works really well. Let's sweep the arms down the front side. Curl the right toes under. Inhale, lift the left leg back up into three-legged dog. And exhale, take it down to the earth. Keep your feet at hip width apart in this downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to find our first vinyasa, shift forward, plank. Keep pushing away with the palms, with the legs, pull the bellies in. On your exhale, chaturanga or knees chest chin. Inhale, push away, upward facing dog, and we'll stay here. Keep the heart open, expansion from the collarbones, legs are activated, and we're going to turn the head to one side and to the opposite side. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. You can bend your knees to release your lower back. On your next inhale, tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, and step the feet to meet your hands. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press away, rise up all the way up to standing. Exhale, Samastitihi.
Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way through. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Again, we're gonna turn the head to one side and to the opposite side. Come back to the center. Just lift the right leg off the ground if it's available for you today. Otherwise, stay here. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Low lunge, drop the left knees down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, sink deep. And let's place the left hands on top of the right outer edge of your thighs. On your exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, reach the right arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, come back to the center, both hands on the ground. Curl the left toes under, lift the left knees off the ground. Inhale, twist, right arms all the way up to the sky. Both of your legs are completely strong. Squeeze the bellies in towards the spine. Inhale, come all the way up. Find your balance, reaching the arms away from the center of the body. Are you guys still breathing? And then let's windmill the arms all the way down to the earth. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog and stay. Turn your head to one side and to the opposite side. Back to the center. Maybe lift the left leg, maybe stay. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the right knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, sink down. Place the right hands on the outer edge of your thighs so that you can twist to the left side, reaching the left arms out towards the right toes. Inhale, reach the left arms up. And exhale to twist. Inhale, come back to the center, hands down. Give it some time for you to curl the right toes under, lift the right knees off the ground. Big twist. Inhale, reach the left arms up. Both of your legs are equally strong. Pull the bellies in towards the spine and slowly come all the way up into this twist, maintaining the balance, maintaining the breath. Let's windmill the arms all the way down. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away. Stay. Let's stay here or lift the right leg up. And all the way downward facing dog. Feet together to touch. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. On your next exhale, bend your knees and point the toes towards the back of the left shoulders. On your next exhale, squeeze the right knee into the nose. And inhale, point the right toe towards the back of the left shoulders. Inhale, curl toes into the nose. Knees to the nose. And exhale, toes to the back shoulders. One more time, curl the knees into the nose. Look forward, step the right foot in between your hands. Drop the left knee down to the earth. On your next inhale, we're gonna slide the arms down to the center of the mat. Extend the front legs, point the right toes up to the sky. On your next inhale, bend the front knees. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky into low lunge. Exhale, take your arms down and slowly send the hips back. Point the right toes up, heart open. Exhale, bend the front knees, and inhale, reach your arms up. One more time, hands down. Extend the front legs, point the toes up, pull the bellies in, and bend the front knees. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Good. Let's bring the hands down to the earth. Sink the hips back and extend the front knee.
Point the right toes up to the sky. Let's bring both of the hands to the right side of the room. And let's reach the arms forward as far as you could. Drop the head low and breathe. Remember to listen to the breath, your breath. And then inhale, slowly come back to the center. Good job. Bend the front knees. Curl the left toes under. Step it all the way back. Three-legged dog. On your exhale, bend the right knee. Point the toes towards the back of the shoulders. Maybe stay here. Option 1. Option 2, yogi's choice. Drop the toes down. Inhale into wild thing. Breathe. Exhale, three-legged dog. And take it all the way down into downward facing dog. Opposite side, of course. Feet together. Inhale, left leg all the way up to the sky. Let's bend the knees, point the toes towards the back of the right shoulders. Keep the knees lifted. Inhale, kiss the knee into the nose. Exhale, peel the legs open. Inhale, kiss the knee into the nose. Exhale, point the toes towards the back of the right shoulders. Again, inhale, kiss. And this time look forward, step the left foot forward, drop the right knee down to the earth. On your next inhale, begin to shift back, point the toes up to the sky, heart open. Make sure that your hips are squared. Exhale, bend the front knees, low lunge, and inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take the hands down, shift it all the way back. Flex the left toes up. And exhale, bend the front knees and inhale to reach your arms up. Good. Hands down. Exhale, send the hips back. Keep your hips square. And then shift forward, bend the front knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Last one, take your arms down, shift your hips back, and we'll stay here. Keep the left toes pointing up and both of your hands onto the left side of the room. Reach your arms forward, away as far as you could, and drop the head down closer towards the earth. One more breath. And then slowly come back to the center, hands down. Let's bend the front knees, curl the right toes under, step the left foot all the way back up, three-legged dog. Let's bend the knees and point the toes towards the back of the right shoulders. Option 1, stay here, yogis. Option 2, drop the toes down on the floor. Find your wild thing. And breathe. On your exhale, come back. Downward facing dog. Let's find our Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, drop the knees. Take a child's pose. Allow your head to drop down to the earth. And maybe let's wrap the arms down the side of our body. Turn the palms up and turn your head to one side. So this version of child's pose will relax the tension that comes out from your shoulders. Slow down the breath. Listening to your own deep breath. And then if you're in the same version as me, you can turn the head to the opposite side. Melt your shoulders down. Two more deep breaths. Then we'll slowly turn the head back to the center. Let's reach the arms out and long in front of us. Turn the palms down. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly come back into all fours. On your next exhale, bring the chest and chin down to the earth and slowly allow your entire body to drop down to the earth. Keep your hands next to the rib cage and hug your elbows in towards one another. Let's open the feet as wide as the yoga mat or a little wider than your hip width apart. Pull the navels in. Drop the forehead down to the earth. Inhale. Loop the shoulders in towards the ears and back as you lift the chest. Option 1, stay here with your hands on the floor. Option 2, hands off the ground. Option 3, interlace the hands and lift the arms away from the body. And breathe. Using the back muscles to lift and hold it for 3, 2, and gently come back to the center. Hands next to the rib cage. Curl the toes under. Feet are hip width apart. Push away from the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Let's walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Keep the back foot to stay on its toes. Bend the front knees. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Option 1, hands on the floor. Option 2, hands in front of the chest. Option 3, reach your arms forward and breathe. Wherever you are, keep everything super engaged. Squeeze everything in. We're going to bend the standing knees because we're going to step the left foot back down into high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Reach the knuckles down towards the earth. Lift the heart. Bend front knees and breathe. And exhale, take the hands down. Step it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Opposite side, feet together. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Bend the front knees, engage the core, reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Option 1, hands on the floor. Option 2, hands in front of the chest. Option 3, if you fall, that's okay, you can always come back. Reach your arms overhead. Bend the standing knee and slowly step the right foot down. Inhale, high lunge. Interlace the fingers behind your lower back and squeeze the shoulder blades in. Maybe sink a little deeper. And exhale, take your hands down. Step it all the way back, downward facing dog. Let's find our vinyasa again. Inhale to plank. Exhale down. Inhale, push away. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's open up the hips. Again, let's bring the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. And exhale, step it forward. Low lunge. Drop the left knee down to the earth. You can also place a blanket or a towel underneath the left knee if you need to. And if you have blocks, you can use them now. If you don't have blocks, like I mentioned in the beginning, use a book, canned food, anything or nothing at all, right? You don't have to. From here on, you can stay here. Or option 2, I like to use my heels, my right heels. As you can see, I'm gonna start to walk my feet with my toes and my heels forward. Keeping the chest lifted, keeping the bellies in, right? So now as soon as I'm reaching out forward, I'm going to use my heels to walk the feet out because my yoga mat is really, really grippy. If you're wearing socks and you're on the floor, it's actually so much easier. And you can come down to the earth into a full split. If this is still a dream, which is completely great, you can stay here halfway through. Or maybe give yourself a little bit of help by placing a block or a props underneath the right thighs. So wherever you are, you can find your balance. Maybe just stay here or maybe reach your arms up and breathe. Good. 2 more deep breaths wherever you are. Keep playing. So the fun part of yoga is the playing part.
Because when we play, this is where we learn the most, right? So whenever you are done with this full split, come back in, step it back, maybe take a child's pose once again. Good. We're going to continue from this child's pose. Let's meet everyone in downward facing dog. Walk the feet in. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Drop the right knees down. So this is how it's gonna look like when you don't use the props. Option 1, you can always stay here, right? So don't force yourself. Be super nice to yourself. Sometimes we tend to put so much pressure on ourselves, but being nice to others, which is actually logically doesn't make sense. But anyway, let's walk the left foot forward. You can stay here. Remember, you can stay here. Keep the hips open. And if you have help, wall, props, chairs, anything, use them. Don't be shy. So this is not a taboo to be able to use props. So in yoga practice, I noticed that a lot of students are a bit shy to use props. Don't be shy. Open up through the hips and maybe just halfway through and place the block underneath the left thighs. Okay, so wherever you are, it's all good. It's all good. There's no certain way how we have to look like in yoga practice. So eventually, if one day you're able to do some split, that's great. It doesn't mean that you have reached enlightenment, right? So it's just fun to be able to do it. If it's not, because sometimes our body anatomy is just not possible to do some certain movement. So that's great too. That's okay. Okay, so from here on, again, we're gonna step it all the way back. Find a child's pose. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the forehead, look forward, and begin to walk the hands all the way to the right side. And then allow the chest to sink down. On your next inhale, slowly come all the way back up. Walk the hands to the center and all the way out to the opposite side. And then slowly come back to the center. On your next exhale, drop the forehead once again to the earth. Allow the shoulders to melt down. And on your next inhale, slowly look forward. Come back into all fours. Now we're going to lift the feet off the ground, keeping the knees grounded to the earth. Crisscross the legs at the ankle and sit back. Extend the legs forward. Keep the feet pointed up to the sky. You can straighten the legs or you can bend the knees. So listen to your body again. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, Paschimottanasana. If you start from the bent knee, just like what I do, you can actually grab your feet or maybe the shins and maybe try to extend your leg at a time if it's available for you today. Or you can use a strap or a scarf, shopping bag. Maybe take a deep breath in, look forward. And as you exhale, sink deep. Once again, inhale, look forward. And exhale, sink deep. Good. Slowly come back to the center. Sit nice and tall. We're going to take it all the way down to the earth. Take your time to find the support from the earth. And let's bring the knees into the chest, finding happy baby pose. So in finding happy baby pose, first thing first, open the knees away from one another. And let's point the sole of the feet up to the sky. So in happy baby pose, we want to grab hold of the outer edge of your feet, but you can also find variation, either finding the big toes or maybe just grab the inner calf muscles. You can rock side to side, or maybe you can just find stillness in the center of the spine. Allow the back of the neck to sink, maybe chin towards the chest so that you can find the length at the back of the neck, and breathe. Allow the breath to take you deeper into the posture. And allow the breath to soften your jaw, soften your facial muscles. Good on your next inhale slowly. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Maybe give a little bit of hug and maybe rocking side to side, or maybe just stay in the center. Good on your next exhale. We're going to extend the right leg long in front of us, keeping the left knees bent, okay? So option one, stay here with your hands on the shins. Option two, you can actually reach out towards the knife edge of the left foot and extend that left leg all the way out through the right side. You can keep the left knees bent, just like what I do right now, and extend the left arms out. And over time, or maybe today, you can extend the left leg out so both legs are actually super activated. Relax your abdominal muscles. Your belly is completely soft, and flatten down your shoulder blades. And breathe, 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 breathe. Remember to be super nice, super gentle with yourself as part of our practice of ahimsa, which is known as non-harming. Non-harming in a sense of to other people or other being, or even to ourselves. And slowly come back to the center. Gently bend the left knee to come back to the center. And you can or try to grab the outer edge of that right foot and begin to peel that right leg out to the left side. Extend the right leg long, right arms long, sorry. Since I have a wall on this side, I'm always halfway through and I turn to this side, but that's okay too, right? So flexible body, flexible mind, and the other way around. So in yoga practice or in our yogic life, we make things work because everything basically is like all of the actions that we do is like jumping to the unknown. Although we like to plan things, we like to write on our agenda, as the Dutch would say. But sometimes you never really know what's gonna happen, even though you already plan things out. So keep everything flexible, your mind flexible, your body flexible, and also your agenda. Good, and slowly come back to the center. Let's hug both of your knees into the chest, slowly allowing your spine to neutralize, your lower back to flatten down to the earth. And let's bring the forehead into the knees, keeping the navels down low, and plug the lower back down to the earth. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently release. I hope you're still with us. We have reached our final relaxation, Shavasana. So this is the most important practice not to be missed. Find your way down, the most comfortable position. You can reach your legs out. You can bend your knees, especially if you're suffering from lower back pain. You can place your hands on your hips or maybe down the side of your body, turning the palms up, making sure that your shoulder blades are flattened. Let's try to bring the chin a little closer towards the chest so that you can feel the opening up in the back of the neck. Take a deep, 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 deep breath in. And exhale to sigh. Don't we all deserve this? Again, take a deep breath in. And exhale. Just one more. Inhale. And out. Allow your natural breath to come back into your body. Allow your jaws to relax, your facial muscles to relax. Pay attention to this space between your eyebrows. The space between your eyebrows are completely relaxed. Try to bring your awareness to all the point at the back of your body that is or that are touching the ground. Are you able to relax those body parts? If this would be our last shavasana or our last relaxation that we are able to do together, how deep would you be able to go to not take this for granted? Allowing the breath to guide you. And really, if this would be the last breath that you are able to take, how would you deepen the breath so that you can even taste the sweetness in the air? Remember that there is magic when you jump into uncertainty. Keep your mind open, keep your heart open. Let's begin to deepen the breath, and as we move the toes, the fingertips, bring your awareness back into your entire body. Feel the life force beginning to flow through your entire being. Maybe reach your arms up overhead so that you can feel a little more, a little deeper. Let's bring the knees into the chest, and we're going to roll down to the right side and softly support yourself to come all the way back up into Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Find your way back into a seated posture, bringing both hands in front of the heart into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Still relaxing your facial muscles, relaxing your shoulders, and keeping the heart completely open. We're going to end the practice by chanting Om together one time. But before we chant, we're going to take a deep, deep, deep breath in. And exhale to sigh. Inhale to chant. Let's bring the thumbs up between your eyebrows for intuition. Thumbs down to your lips for truth and honesty. Thumbs down to your heart for love and compassion. Bring the hands down to the earth. Namaste. Thank you, my friends, for joining a little more than 30 minutes yoga practice. Be very thankful for yourself for being here in this practice today, giving you a little bit of break, especially if you're here in Central Europe with me. It's lunch break, and I know that some of my friends here are in the middle of work and having their own little break to follow this class along with me. So thank you so much for being so nice with your body. And of course, you can always subscribe to this channel, Sutra Yoga. And on Saturday, we're going to practice together again, the same time, always 3 times a week with me. You can write down all your comments on the live chat right there. And you can always replay this video later on. So if you want to add a little bit of boost into your day, you can replay this video again and again and again. If you do have some request on some certain posture that you want us to practice together for next week, you can let me know either on the Sutra Yoga comment, or you can just DM me on my Instagram, which is Pritha Yoga. Easy to find, and I can create a special sequence for you. So thank you so much. Stay safe, stay at home, of course, and wash your hands. And because today is new moon, which is super special, because it's a great day or a great evening to set an intention. So if you always fill in your journal, you can pay attention to that. I'm going to, because of that special evening, I'm going to draw a card for you. Whatever, I don't know if you can see if it's upside down. Oh yeah, so this is the card that I've drawn for you. Okay, so thank you so much, yogis. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gentlemen. Goodbye. Bye.